Your next match is actually Mounir versus V3M, and I gotta grab your thoughts about this. Actually, you know what? I think the game is starting, so go ahead, Dara and Duke.
Yeah, we are just going to be jumping into it, everybody. We are in the top 32 side of things. We're going to be opening off on small worlds, and right now, V3M is already finding himself off stage. The D-Light Cell is going to be coming through the GC sidelight as a wake-up option. These two are here to fight.
Yeah, ready to scrap. Of course, we know Mounir always wants to fight it out. He's got those boots, and he knows he's going to be trying to chase his opponent down.
And being nice and patient at the edge of the stage here, Mounir, oh my gosh, coming back on so aggressively, not going to be able to get that KO off the top. The GC N-Light, all of these GC sidelights and N-Lights, so many different wake-up options, just mixing up as much as possible, spot dodging past that ground pound. Mounir being nice and patient to get back onto the stage, and the double is going to be able to do it over the top.
It was such a good reaction on Vem's side. You can't dodge while you're holding the wall, so he immediately pulls off and then spot dodges, but Mounir just keeping that aggression going, chases him into the sky, hits him with that double, and now he's adding up extra damage onto the second stock.
Holding on to the side stick, Mounir. What are you doing? What are you cooking up? He wanted to go for the big stuff. He wanted to go for the cheesy stuff, and he was struck back down to earth. V3M, beautiful punish there. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, I think Mounir wasn't expecting V3M to get counter-aggressive. In that situation, that is the proper answer. If V3M had went for the wall, he would have gotten caught, would have gotten in trouble.
Oh my gosh, over the top, Mounir just going to be able to sneak that one out. And all of a sudden, look at the lead. Mounir coming all the way from EU. V3M, of course, from South America. And he's doing so well against him. He's backing up a little bit here. Jumps right into the side. Good call out. Oh, look at the position. He has no dodge. He goes through the GCN sig. V3M, is he just dodged? But he gets clipped.
Just enough with that recovery. Catches Mounir, but doesn't chase dodge afterwards. Instead, gonna send him flying off the top of the map. And he didn't take too much damage despite eating that neutral sig off stage. So this is still very doable.
Oh, and Mounir, it does not matter. He is just going to keep on going in. He's going to slide off the stage with the D-Light. He's going to go through the ground pound. He gets the neutral, slides up with another D-Light because Mounir wants to set up that edge guard. That is where he feels so confident. That is where Tezca excels, especially when you consider all the gravity cancel signatures or even the slide-offs.
I do like that he's committing to these side signature slide charges. Like, it's a little predictable, but when he decides to change it up and go for those neutral signatures, which he's a little bit more known for, V3M is not going to be ready for it.
Yeah, Vem, but he is slowly chipping away at the damage, but the GC sidelight recovery, the classic two-piece, is going to be able to do it and take that stock over the top. Mounir, he is playing with so much aggression.
Yeah, he is, I mean, we know it's Mounir. He likes to be as aggressive as possible. He likes to chase his opponent down, go into the open air. One thing I need to start watching with V3M is he burning his dodge, or is he just not pressing the button? Because that was 3 times where Mounir catches him in the air, gets him with a sidelight recovery, and it's done.
Also, something I want to quickly mention, because we didn't have enough time, but these two are back and forth. At CEO last year, there was a 3-1 for V3M. At the BCX last year, that was Mounir taking it into Game 5, and then at max mode, that was a 3-0 for Vem, and Vem right now, he is just piling on a lot of damage. Mounir holding onto the stage, a safe D-Light, but even then, Vem was able to get a hidden, down in an N-Light, it's piling up.
Oh, nice turnaround there from Vem with that down air, with the down signature. And Mounir going to lose that stock a little too early.
Seeing a lot of Petra usage lately. Yeah, that GCD say that thing is huge. You're basically all out of options at that point. Mounir going to be opting to pick up a weapon, but goes for the neutral, waits to see what V3M does. The GC, oh my gosh, is that going to be enough? Not quite.
Mounir's still chasing, though. You saw him with these falling neutral airs, trying to catch V3M. Yep, nice jump ground pound there. Saw Vem was sweat beating as he was trying to get back onto the stage. Mounir just needed to find that one hit.
Oh no, punish on that N-Line. Mounir, it wasn't quite his turn to go. What was that whip? And, oh, okay, you know what? That was cute. Wants to do the unarmed D-Light, pick up a weapon downer. Not gonna be able to find it that time. Mounir, he is going out there. He is hungry and he wants it all. And Vem, okay, not that big of a punish, but it's still all adding up.
Just a little bit back and forth. V3M wants those gauntlets, gets a nice recovery. Mounir disarmed at the top of the map, but the sidelight doesn't reach far enough for V3M.
Backing up, giving him some space, not able to find that. No, the N-Light's gonna get punished, and just like that, that is gonna be a sidelight recovery off the top. Mounir already gonna be sitting on his last stock. He keeps on committing off stage, but Vem, lately, he's just not been getting hit by the big stuff. No gauntlet, neutralers, no N-Sigs, no nothing.
But it's also not that different from what the first stocks were like, right? Like, V3M got it really early. Little tragic there that Mounir wasn't able to punish with a neutral signature of his own, but he can definitely even this up.
Slowing it down preemptively.
Bounce.
What an optimal punish. Oh my god, just getting behind him and able to get that stock off that way. Beautifully done. Mounir, let's see what he's got now for us. He's looking for the jump call out, not going to be able to get it. I feel like both of them are slightly off with their timings for the whip punishes until Mounir got that NSIG.
And you talked about how optimal it was, but you have to point out the fact that it got the bounce. That's that extra oomph behind that neutral signature for that KO, and it's on Small World's end, right on the corner. Like, that KO'd so early, which was so good for Mounir.
Oh my gosh, he just landed. He knew that he was going to land faster, and he immediately bashed it. End lag Mounir. He is so comfortable with his lack of end lag sometimes. Okay, backing out. He goes for an ambiguous ground pound, doesn't fully commit to it. Vem is going to be stuck at the edge of the stage here. What are you doing? Why?
What a bold decision there from Mounir to go for the gravity cancel down sig. He's going to go for the standard there with the downlight into the recovery. And so many of his KOs have been that. And again, I'm just like, is V3M just not expecting it because Mounir keeps doing these odd options instead?
It's a really good question. I feel like a lot of these whiff signatures are like within that realm of like ambiguity, especially when we saw like that whiffed NSIG, and then like Vem, he just barely like missed his orb side punish on it. Mounir is essentially just saying like, hey, if I hit this, your stock is probably gone, and if you punish me, you get like what, one hit in, two hits in. He is just able to throw them all out, and now he is up 2 games to none. He is looking poised to take the whole set.
Yeah, he's looking really solid right now.
Oh my god.
Might get this stock soon if V3M can't get out of this trouble, but nice turnaround there. Gets that neutral air, wanted to keep the pressure going, but Mounir takes that stage control.
I don't know who Vem was endlighting, but it was definitely not Mounir. But that being said, his pressure rate now is looking super good. He backed up, gave him a little bit too much space with the neutral air when he faded back. Oh, Mounir, good punish on that with neutral air. He has no dodge.
How did that recovery not hit for Mounir? He had the nair, went for the recovery. Does he have the movement to get the wall touch? Not with Vem in the way. Hits that ground pound on top of him.
Yeah, not expecting it. Just maybe thinking that Vem was going to fake him out, go for like a double jump there. Oh my gosh, that was such a nasty position to be in. Look at the way that Vem is now pushing his own advantage. They down into the GC, down heavy, so good.
Oh, but he drifts a little too far backwards. Vem with a double down air. Mounir can't touch. That's 2 stocks ripped out of Mounir's hands.
And I can't believe that Vem was able to make it back. Even if he lost his own stock, that would have been worth it. But now it is 3 stocks to 1. Vem is playing that offstage game better than Mounir is. He's approaching with weapon toss up, interrupting him, and then Mounir is like, I don't care, I'm gonna press it again.
Got Mounir just wanting to find that finishing blow. Double recovery will take Vem out, but Vem still has 2 stocks to the 1 of Mounir. There's the weapon spawn on the right side. Vem's going to pick it up after that nair.
Nice punish, just pushing Vem off stage. He's got no dodge. Mounir is going to be keeping on the pressure, double jumping at disadvantage, eating the NSIG. That's a lot of damage being piled on, and Mounir not going to get punished for that second one. I smell a third one, but not when he is off stage in this position.
Ooh, a little too high on that ground pound, but the side signature keeps that pressure, keeps that stage control. There's the ground pound. Stocks evened up. Mounir can clean this up.
He's not giving up at all. He is playing with the same exact aggression that he has opened off the set with, and he just lands a raw NSIG. He's picking up the gauntlets again. What is happening with Mounir? V3M, you gotta fight back.
You just can't be in the air in front of Mounir when he's got those gauntlets. He's so ready to throw out that neutral signature. Does it to punish a whiff. Sidelight does it when you're just jumping, but solid play. V3M able to get a game.
Yeah, good stuff. When he hit that D-Light and I didn't see like immediate follow-up, I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here? And then he was able to secure it anyways. Good stuff there, taking it off the top. V3M, I love the fact that he was trading up. He was ready to go down with Mounir. When he went for those downers on the second stock, that was an amazing play, and then he was still able to make it back on. He bought himself so much time because of that big lead that he built up for himself. We're going into the next game, and now we'll be seeing the stage switch.
Yeah, I feel like this is coming down to a battle of the gauntlets. In the last game that Mounir won, he was able to put out 300 plus damage on his gauntlets versus the 100 plus from V3M. This time it was Vem with the 300 and Mounir with the 100 plus. So whoever can get more damage done with their gauntlets is likely going to be the one to run away with the game.
Okay, good punish there for Mounir, just so clean with it. But now both of them just going to be able to successfully reset neutral, backing up. He's looking at him. He's going to dash jump in. He catches that jump. Okay, I feel like neither of the advantage states are lasting all that long.
Yeah, neither able to really keep that pressure going. See him fishing for some neutral airs, but Vem able to land down, hits a neutral light, hits a recovery, and that's a stock advantage to Vem.
Yeah, looking quite good so far. I feel like Mounir was previously doing a pretty good job baiting out the recoveries and punishing them. That side sig doesn't go that far. Them just has to respect it happening. I like the fact that he went through a full chase dodge, jumps into the end sig, not enough to KO, but look at the position that Vem finds himself in. Mounir just going below him, trying to shark, trying to look through that neutral. He's not able to get it yet.
Yeah, there was a lot of watching there in that edge guard. A little surprised to see, because Mounir will usually be the one to swing. That time he does, gets the gravity cancel down light into the side air. But it was really interesting because he was just watching them move around and wasn't willing to pull the trigger on an attack.
Nice pivot end light hitting behind him. Vem stuck on the side of the stage for just a moment. Mounir is going in after him. The down is, oh my gosh, I can't believe that the recovery was able to hit in between those hits.
That was such a weird down air too, because it's not like he was falling for a down air immediately after going off stage. He waited for a minute and then tried to do a rising down air, and Vem still found the hit.
He didn't want to like fall into it because then he could easily get like reversal with like a ground pound or something. So he kept it non-committal, he kept it safe, and now Vem not able to get the follow-up, but he's able to get the punish. He goes through the GC side light, no follow-up, yes, no dodge. I'm surprised Vem, I think he had his dodge back. He could have gone through a GC side light.
Oh, nice pickup there from Mounir. Gets the three-piece neutral air into the side light recovery. Getting some good damage, but now he's disarmed. V3M. Stage control, weapon advantage. This is a good spot for Vem to get the stock.
Yeah, he caught him going back on the oil recovery that you just have to take that hit and hope it doesn't KO you, because that thing is massive and that thing is active, and the sail from across the stage is going to be enough. Just like that, it is 2 stocks to 1. A very delicate lead through V3M, but Mounir, he has established that he can close when he needs to. He has no difficulty in closing out these stocks. He just needs a D-light, he needs, you know, even a D-sig. Oh, Mounir, what are you doing?
Uh-oh. He's unarmed. He threw away the boots because he wanted that pressure. V3M almost turned that into a very dangerous situation for Mounir. Mounir just needs that final blow, and the recovery's not going to do it.
Surprised that wasn't even enough. Okay, Mounir, he goes for the ground pound again, and he's not going to be able to get it. Vem is just playing so much off stage, and he's able to stuff out the recovery.
What a timing!
He just gets him.
He got him at the start of that gauntlet recovery, like he was just reading the code, because he got that perfect ground pound to stuff the recovery.
Vem felt so comfortable playing off stage with Mounir. He knew that he had the lead, he had the advantage. He could just wait out there. And then Mounir eventually, you know, he kind of took the bait. He was confident. He thought he'd be able to get a ground pound of his own. And then that was a really good reversal at the end. So we're going into game 5. Honestly, I could see this going either way, but it begins. Mounir switches off. Even when you think he does relatively well with Teska, he is switching off into the blitz.
I mean, most people, when they switch on game 5 like this, I would wag a finger, except for Mounir, although right now he's kind of getting caught. I was going to say the one Royale that he won, the one that he won for EU, he was swapping characters all the time.
Oh, but right now that Axe is looking so powerful. He's able to string along so many hits. He's playing back, he's waiting, but that's an awkward spot. Axe has no tools to be able to cover that besides, I don't know, like a dash-in, pivot D-light. Okay?
Patience there from Mounir, waits out the down sig, eats the recovery, but he's still alive for a little while longer until Vem hits another recovery. Weapon spawn's still there, Vem's gonna deny.
There's no way that Mounir is going to go down like this. I forgot to mention this, but Mounir, he gets reverse 3-0 so often. His game 1 and game 2 is so strong. The D-light recovery is not enough to be able to take it off the top, but the ground pound landing is still not enough. Please get him. Please take him.
Mounir really floating out there, needs to find that finishing blow. Doesn't hit the neutral air. Vem, while sweat beating, still finding damage onto Mounir. The recovery's not going to do it. The side air's not going to hit.
Mounir needs anything to close at this point. He gets the spear recovery. He's able to pick up the weapon. The way that Vem was moving, he was not prepared for spear options. He was just ready for, like, you know, axe catches. So he has built up a really good lead for himself. I love Vem unarmed because he's just been so aggressive. He has been on top. Good catch on Mounir going off stage against you.
Oh, but Mounir is starting to find hits. Once again, Mounir willing to challenge, goes off stage for the recovery, and this gives Vem perfect opportunity. Exhausted recovery, Mounir still gets the touch, still gets the backswing, still gets the neutral air, but Vem's still getting more damage.
Yeah, oh my gosh, that D-sig we saw in the beginning, and we're seeing it come into effect now. V3M, are you going to be able to get this reverse 3-2 against Mounir? What is he going to be able to clutch up? Let's find out. He dodges into it.
Mounir getting a little over-aggressive. He's just starting to eat these balls to the face. He is just struggling against V3M. Can he finish off this stock and get it to the last stocks? The side air's not quite enough.
He goes up high with the recovery.
Pogo.
He goes down. He's able to get the pogo. And now it is officially last stock. Game 5. Let's see what Mounir has in store for us, or if it's going to be them making this incredible reverse 3-2 sweep.
So some clean spear play, though. Double nair into the weapon toss, pick up.
Oh, try to go through the cross of that.
Can't
Was enough
afford
to take
more.
it. Maybe one more after that. The D-Light repositions him. The N-Light disarms him. Mounir is in a nasty position off stage, but Vem opted to pick up a weapon instead. He gave second stage back to Mounir. Was this a mistake? Was this a mistake?
Just barely
No
gets
way.
away from it. Doesn't go for the recovery there. Knew that Vem's dodge was up. The weapon toss, but Vem's still swinging. Side light, side air. Vem gonna send Mounir down to the elimination side of the bracket.
Yeah, he has got to feel good about that, because the way that Mounir was winning in the beginning of the set, you would think that he would just be able to sweep it and take it all the way home. But unfortunately, guys, this is something that happens with Mounir sets. I'm telling you, game 1 and game 2, the best player in the world when it comes to the best of 5 setting, though. And then once we see the character switch, statistically speaking, at least from all the different sets that we've gotten to see of him, I've seen him fall apart in this exact situation multiple times. That being said, V3M